Hey everyone, so Claudia and I are sitting here in the car, and as of lately we've been assisting quite a few renters find apartments because we made some connections and we want to assist our landlords and find them tenants. And we've learned that trying to rent an apartment seems a little bit more difficult than trying to buy a house.
Absolutely.
You agree?
Absolutely.
It's so interesting, mind-boggling, how much rent has increased, what people are offering for the money that they're charging. It's insane. Right now, my sister just jumped in the back seat of the car and she put on blue gloves because she's like, I don't know what I'm gonna see. I don't know what I'm gonna get for this $4,000 a month apartment. Imagine that. Imagine paying $4,000 a month for an apartment that appears to be almost inhabitable. It's insane.
Well, what they call renovated is questionable because sometimes it's even hard to even stomach walking through the front door.
So to all my social worker friends and management, property management companies and friends and colleagues that I have watching and listening, my question is, who sets the standard? How do these apartments pass inspection? Why are there so many vouchers rotating throughout the city of New York? What direction is everything gonna go?
Are we setting up families in need for failure?
Are we setting landlords up for failure? Because the reality is, if you buy a 2-family house today, after watching all those YouTube gurus tell you that that's a multi-family investment, you know, you got to really stop and ask yourself, is it an investment? If that tenant comes to you and you bought a house for $950,000 with 2-3 bedrooms and a basement, and now your mortgage is $6,500, some obscene number, and you need to rent it out. How do you rent a 3-bedroom for $4,000 or even $3,700 to a working class family? So what options do you have? I don't know.
I had a prospective customer tell me today that they're retired and they want to rent an apartment. And she says, well, what's the average for a 1-bedroom in this area? I said, nothing lower than $1,900. And she was stunned. Like she couldn't believe it because she said, I don't want a co-op. I really want a condo. But that's not available under $300,000. So what are we supposed to tell people? How do you guide them?
What is the state of real estate in New York? Where are we going? Give us some input. We're going to start talking about this more often because we need everyone to see the light. Make sure you're making smart decisions. Make sure that you're saving your money. Make sure you decide where you live. What is the direction and the growth in that area? Is so important to know, and not only just purchase based on what your current living arrangement may be or surrounding area. We have to think smart. We have to think wise because it costs a lot of money to buy a house. And once you buy it, it's not like a rental where you could just turn around and say, hey, you know, I don't like it here, so I'm going to move out. And for those that are renting apartments, and for all renters, whether you have a voucher, whether you're a paying cash client, you have to understand that these landlords are trusting you to help them maintain their property. It's so important to work and operate with integrity, to be mindful, treat someone how you want them to treat you. Claudia, any last words?
There's so much that could be said, but I'll just say this. It's disheartening when you look at the landscape of New York, the cities, the boroughs, and the options that are there for people. And the living expenses now are so outrageous. It's hard to guide people because I'm not sure what the blueprint is for New York real estate.
Okay, we'll tap in later, everybody. Have a great day.